Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got a man. It's gone. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. May to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 22 now, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, Shakir. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. That's number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And it'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
You know me, Mike. I'm going to sit up here and try to defend my tight ends any chance I get. I think this one's right on the borderline. I think that's a play he thinks he should have caught. I think his coach knows he probably could have caught it. But that was a tough one. That was no guarantee. So continue to find ways to generate open space downfield. Give him another shot, because more often than not, he's going to make that play.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
May, little pop pass to the receiver. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
At the 32-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. May going to hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. his second TD catch of the season. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
5 wide. Down, Eddie! It's out!
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, it's Allen. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
On the return is Jones. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Eddie, what's that?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, Henderson. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Here's Bell to return. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 26-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 2nd down. Cook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. He'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. On play action, Allen. This is caught for 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Here's Allen. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's May. He'll let one go. Down the middle. He gets 3. Still going. catch up for him. He will score. 89 yards. Touchdown, New England. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Pats will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Allen will throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
The 47-yard line.
On play action, here's May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
A run here with Stevenson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Big play there for the Bills. 33 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Off the play fake, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of the receiver, pick up the first down. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 1 yard gain brings up second.
They work
and
just
9.
shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Patriots. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. This one, downfield. Fort Kincaid. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
6 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Alert!
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Middle. Round 80. Go.
One more time going up top with Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard
To throw
line.
again, it's Allen. Oh, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills first down.
Here's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. The ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
From the 25, here's second down and 4. Now the give to Cook, running right. Nothing's doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll try it now with Cook. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here.